The last exhibit. I've lived in New York my whole life, seen the city at its best and worst, but nothing ever shook me like what happened last fall at the Met. I was a night guard, temporary gig while I figured out my next move. Decent pay, free museum access. And honestly, I liked the quiet. The Metropolitan Museum of Art is massive, especially at night. Empty marble halls, looming statues, shadows that stretch forever. But it wasn't until they opened the new exhibit that things got wrong. It was called Echoes of the Forgotten. Artifacts from lost civilizations, some so old, the curators didn't even know their full origin. One piece in particular stood out, a life-sized funerary statue, unearthed from somewhere in Eastern Europe. No plaque, just a note. Don't photograph, don't touch, do not move. First night it arrived, I thought I heard footsteps near it, but no one was there. Just that statue, a robed figure, no eyes, mouth slightly open like it was mid-sentence. I shrugged it off. Second night, the cameras glitched. Only in that room. Feed kept cutting out at exactly 3:07 a.m. Third night, I saw it move, not walking, just turned slightly, like it had been watching the door and now it was watching me. I radioed it in. Maintenance checked, said it hadn't moved an inch. They laughed it off. Too many horror movies, they joked. But then the calls started. Static-filled calls from a line that hadn't been connected in years. The old reception line from the Egyptian wing. And each time a voice whispered the same thing. Bring her back. No one could trace the calls. No one believed me. I started sleeping with the lights on, stopped going near the exhibit at all. But it didn't matter. The statue started showing up. In other wings. The Greek Hall, the Arms and Armor Gallery. One night it was standing in the Temple of Dendur, facing the water like it was waiting for a boat. Everyone swore they didn't move it. And then one night, I found a second statue, identical, right next to the first. But I swear, there had only ever been one. That night, the museum alarms triggered at 3:07 a.m. I ran to the exhibit, and there she was, a woman, late 20s, pale, wearing a museum badge from the 1970s, name L. Vargas, listed missing, never found. She just stood there, staring at the statues. I asked if she was okay. She turned to me slowly and said, it was never a statue, it was a door. Then she stepped between them and vanished. I never saw her again. The next day, the exhibit was shut down. They claimed there was a gas leak. All footage from that week. Corrupted. Statues. Gone. I quit the next morning, but sometimes, late at night, I dream about the Met. Not the real one. A version where the exhibits breathe and the paintings blink, and somewhere deep inside, she's still walking the halls. GhoulCast USA. Some art was never meant to be seen.